I was born in 1978 in Laos, but moved to Thailand in 1980 because of the war. I had lived in Ban Vinai refugee camp. All I remember as a child running through the dusty fields of Ban Vinai with many of my friends. I saw many Thai police beating Hmong people for many reasons, but I wonder where General Vang was and how he could not help us. I also attended school where they taught Thai, Laos, and basic English. When I arrived in California in 1989, I remember my experience as a new immigrant in this new world. Right after the bat, I was placed in 7th grade. In my village, education was really limited. I remember teacher asking me to write a paragraph. I won't go home and write a sentence instead. It did not make sense to me. As I observed my study, I learned fascinating things such as why and how the earth moved and why the sky was blue. Peers to this, living in a village, taught me none of this. As I continued in my high school, I learned the lives that many teenagers lived. As I recall, my classmates often made fun of me, the way I talk and the way I dress. I feel ashamed and often surround myself with ESL students. Towards senior years of high school, I met my husband. 1 year later, I married him and had my 2 sons and later on my 2 daughters. I went to college for a semester after high school, but my family support was limited, so I dropped out. I want to focus on providing a stable income for my family and I put a hat on my education. After 15 years of simply working, my company moved overseas and I was laid off. However, there was an opportunity that the government helped pay for tuition and also provide unemployment for 2 years. It was a great opportunity for me and I took it. The initial journey was hard. I had to seek resources that ease access into college easier for returning students. Starting at Anoka Community College, I appreciate the resources and were given to me. When I started college, I did not know what I was doing. For the first week, I came home every day with thoughts of dropping out. However, my husband was able to give support that encouraged me to push on. There were many days when I wouldn't come back from my late night classes, all while juggling the responsibility of a parent and just sit there in frustration because I could just not get the material. There were many times that I wondered if I was in the right position. Many of the students I was surrounded by were in their early 20s, and I often had the fear that my peers thought less of myself. After all, I was a different kind of student. What could I possibly know? There were nights when I asked my son to assess my grammatical structures. College was hard for me, but I never quit. Many assignments took an average student a couple of hours. However, it will take even longer for myself. After 4 years of these repeated actions, I was finally able to graduate community college with my associate degree in accounting. I continued my education at Metropolitan State University to obtain my bachelor's degree in accounting, and hope to share my story of knowing that education is possible for any if they put their heart into it.